Hello, welcome to The Extraordinaire, where we are committed to the relentless pursuit of excellence. If you are interested in scaling up or personal development, then this is the right place to be. Like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of our content. Today, we're going to be looking at looping techniques. When looping through dictionaries, the key and corresponding value can be retrieved at the same time using the items method. So let's take a look at an example. I'll create a new file here, call it example 1. In here, we're going to define a dictionary, say knights. Galahad, the pure, Robin, the brave. Now we loop through this dictionary. We say for key and value in knights dot items print key comma value. Now let's run this. And we have it. This is Galahad, the pure, Robin the brave. Run it again. Galahad the pure, Robin the brave. So this gives us the key and the value pairs. When looping through a sequence, the position index and corresponding value can be retrieved at the same time using the enumerate function. So we'll create a new file here. Save it as example 2. Say for index value in enumerate, passing our sequence tick dark to print index value. Now if we run this, we have the index and the value. To loop over two or more sequences at the same time, the entries can be paired with the zip function. Let's look at that code. New file, save as example 3. I will say questions, name, quest, favorite color, we have answers, Lancelot, quest, answer will be the Holy Grail, favorite color blue. Now we can look through this where we have question and answer in zip, questions, answers. Then print what is your then the answer it is. And then we pass in the value, or rather, and then we concatenate the value using plot this dot operator. Then we say equation and answer. Save. Now let's run this. Example 3. Why is this not working? Question, answer. Let me see, is it because of the space? Oh, sorry. Save. Let's clear this. I'll run it again. Yes. What is your name? It is Lancelot. What is your quest? It is the Holy Grail. What's your favorite color? It is blue. To loop over a sequence in reverse, first we specify the sequence in the forward direction, then call the reversed function. So let's take a look at that example. We'll save this as example 4. And then we'll specify our sequence. So we'll say for I in reversed. Then inside here we say range starting from 1 to 10 and giving it a step of 2. I will print I. So this range would start from 1 and it will take a step of 2 until it gets to 1, the value before 10. And so that will take 1, 3, 5, and so on and so forth. Let's see what we get. As you can see, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. To loop over a sequence in a sorted order, we use the sorted function, which returns a new sorted list while leaving the source unaltered. Let's look at that example. Example 5. Let's define our sorted list. Let's define our list first. We have apple, orange, apple, pear, orange, and then banana. Now we can loop through this list, but make sure that it is sorted. And print each item in a sorted order. Now let's run this. Example 5. So everything is sorted. Using set on a sequence eliminates duplicates. The use of sorted in combination with set over a sequence is an idiomatic way to loop over unique items of the sequence in a sorted order. So what that means is we can eliminate duplicates from this list while also sorting them. For, we say, for I in sorted set, and then we'll pass in the set, or rather we'll pass in the sequence. So this set function would remove any duplicates that are in this sequence. Then the sorted function would sort the unique lists that's created in ascending order. So let's see. Print I. Now let's run this again. As you can see here, we no longer have duplicates and the elements of the list are sorted. It is sometimes tempting to change a list while you are looping over it. However, it is often simpler and safer to create a new list instead. We'll save as example 6. And here we're going to import math. We'll have our raw data is equal to 56, 56.2, float of 9, which stands for not a number, 51.7, 53.3 or 55.3, 52.5, float of not a number, and 47.8. So go on to get filtered data. We can do for value in raw data if not mat dot is none, value filter data dot append value. So what's happening here is we are looping through the raw data and we are checking that each value is none, which means that it is a number. This is none stands for is not a number. So we are checking if it's not a number, which means it is a number. So if that value is a number, it will be appended to the filter data collection or filter data sequence. And because it's appended to the filter data sequence, it will now be part of that sequence. So we can now print it once we are done, and we should have all of the filter data. Let's run it. Yes, we have all our filter data. No more is none. If we should print the raw data, we see the difference. So the raw data has these none values, which stands for not a number, and the filter data does not. So it's actually better for us to modify lists by creating another list instead of modifying the list that we are looping on. That's it for looping techniques. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with others. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.